Hey, what's up guys, it's Destery. So another year has rolled around and I thought it'd be interesting to again look at my last year on Earth, all of the good, all of the bad, all of the in-between things that happened, and just sort of talk about them in review, I guess. And so what I thought I would do is read a post that I put up on Tumblr a few days ago, like I did last year, called 2015 in Review. And again, if this sounds really boring, it will not hurt my feelings if you don't watch this video. This is mostly just for me so that I can look back in the future and just sort of reflect on all the things that happened this last year and how I felt about stuff that happened this year. So yeah, with that said, without further ado, here is my 2015 in review. 2015 has been one of the biggest years for personal growth I've ever had. Just the sheer amount of things I had to adjust to and deal with this year alone was enough for one person to crumble beneath, but throughout this year I am proud to say I still stand stronger than I ever was before. As I did last year, in addition to listing some of my accomplishments, I'll also follow it up by what I would like to see accomplished in 2016, and when next year rolls around, hopefully I can look back as fondly as I do towards 2015. So number 1, YouTube. 2015 was one of the strangest years for me on YouTube. Though my subscriber growth for Capndesdes over the course of an entire year was almost 150,000, I felt as though less and less of my time was being spent on YouTube. I know that it's still something I'm immensely proud of and even more so passionate about, but I think I just need to learn to better manage my time so that I can spend more time actively pursuing my goals through YouTube. I know not what the future holds for me, but I know for certain I will not quit making videos for many moons. I don't know why I said that like a Game of Thrones character, but yeah. Number 2, music. For what seemed like an eternity in the making, 2015 was the year in which my first album finally reached the light of day, a project that I had been working on since literally 2007. Though I don't know exactly how many copies were sold or even if people really liked it and didn't think it sounded like muddled dog turds being shoved through a fire hose, I could care less. I'm beyond proud that I saw the project through to its completion, and I couldn't be happier for how each song came out. So though not a main passion of mine, I am glad to say that I made an album I can truly be proud of. Number 3, Minecraft. After a full 2 years of my Minecraft server being up, I'm extremely proud to see how far it's come since its genesis. What started out as simply an interactive way to talk to my viewers quickly became a hobby of mine that transformed into a way to make money. Though it's definitely still in its beta stage with only a few dozen loyal members, raising over $2,300 from a game is still pretty cool. I can't wait to see what's in store for the server's future. Number 4, streaming. After my first year on Twitch in 2014, I continued streaming in hopes that it would be yet another way I could engage with my fans on an intimate level that wasn't Netflix and chilling with all of you, because if I did, I'd probably get an STD. No offense, but who knows where you gross motherfuckers have been. LOL. But much to my surprise, my streams were very well received despite my inability to stick to my streaming schedule due to my increasingly busy life. However, over the course of 2015, I more than doubled my follower growth on Twitch and made almost $3,000 just from playing video games on the internet. So thank you to everyone who watches my streams and has become part of the Capndesdes stream fam. Number 5, adventures galore. Being the hobbit that I am, I rarely ever leave my house. And when I do, it's usually either to get groceries or Taco Bell, XD face. So to kick the habit, in 2015, I tried as often as I could to explore as much as I could in Portland. I made it my goal to try new things, see more places, and experience new experiences I never would have without pushing myself to do it. And much like Bilbo Baggins, though I love my books and my armchairs and my garden that only exist in metaphor, I went on many adventures and I emerged at the end a much stronger person than I was. That said, in 2015, I started ice skating and I got really good at it. I saw some of my favorite music artists play live. I drove to Idaho by myself to see my best friend and my mom. I started dancing at clubs and making all the bitches jealous of my luscious booty. And then in parentheses, I put, "It's true though." And as little as that list seems, I know that I will continue exploring all that I can next year as well. So that was pretty much it for my 2015, but as for my hopes for the following year, I could list out individually everything I'd like to see accomplished, but I personally don't think it's needed. If I could give myself one resolution for 2016, it would be to push myself. If 2015 taught me anything, it's that I'm a lot more persevering and determined than I knew I was. So really all I want is to push myself further, to prove to myself and everyone else that Destery is a force to be reckoned with, that I will never quit, and I will prove that I can be a better version of myself next year than I was last year. Because as the lovely Colin Firth said said in Kingsman, true nobility isn't being superior to anyone else, it's being superior to your former self. So that's pretty much it, and if you want to check out the full Tumblr post, that will be in the description down below, and yeah, hopefully you guys liked that video, and if you didn't, I will be back to making my normal videos here in a couple of weeks. A lot of shit's been happening though. And again, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been, watching my videos for so long, and subscribing, and buying my album, and watching my streams, and playing on my Minecraft server, and all of that stuff. You guys are the reason that my 2015 was as good as it was, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who made it what it was. So thank you. Also, if you're inspired at all by this video, make sure to leave in the comments down below something that you are proud of in 2015, and I'll check those out. That being said, I will see you hopefully soon for another Capndesdes video. Thanks for watching, and fair winds.